Most optometry leaders with whom we're engaged understand where their money comes from and where it goes. That understanding is a basic tenet of business management and the driver of improved profitability. Your profit and loss statement is the tool you use to understand these puts and takes. But what about items that never appear on your P&L? What about missed opportunity? Each and every day your phone rings or an email is received inquiring about your services. Often this may be a simple call with "How much is an eye exam?" or "How soon can I get an appointment?" These inquiries are but one step on the sales process. How they are handled is absolutely mission critical. This is your pipeline. New patients are the lifeblood of practice growth. Typically, the answer to inquiries is provided by your receptionist with a soft attempt to convert that inquiry into an appointment. But likely, each and every day inquiries are made that do not convert to an appointment. "I'll get back to you," they say. These are your missed opportunities. How aware are you of these non-converts? Two simple numbers, inquiries and new patient appointments, create a very important tracking ratio that provides insight into the effectiveness of your marketing and your reception team. Let's look at some math. You spend a significant amount of time and money on marketing, whether through social media, advertising, local group engagement, community involvement, or a host of other mechanisms. Marketing is an important business development process. But in today's world, the old maxim of 50% of my marketing is wasted if I just knew which 50% could never be more true. How do you know you're receiving a return on your marketing investment? Where are your patients coming from? The best way to measure this first result from your marketing investment is to track the number of new patient inquiries you receive. This is where marketing results begins. Is the phone ringing? Are email inquiries coming in? Your inquiry rate, measured daily, provides a tracking mechanism as well as a predictive index. Let's say you invested $50,000 last year on marketing. And let's say that you had an average of 3 new patient inquiries per day, or 750 for the year. Your marketing costs for these inquiries was, you guessed it, $66.66 per inquiry. That's a significant investment. Now you successfully convert 2 out of every 3 of these inquiries. That means that your 750 annual inquiries turns into 500 new patient exams. That's your conversion rate. Now take your total marketing investment from last year and divide it by that 500 new patients. This is your patient acquisition cost. Your patient acquisition cost is a critical tool to measure marketing success. In this case, it cost $133.32 to bring in a new patient. That's right, you invest a substantial amount of money and energy to bring in those new patients. Doesn't it make sense to track the investment and understand the payoff? Your marketing team's goal is rather simple. Drive down your patient acquisition cost. Now, following our model, yesterday you had 3 inquiries and 2 new patient appointments. That's a conversion rate of 66%, which is certainly respectable. On the surface, it doesn't seem like all that important a tracking tool. But assuming that your average revenue per patient is $450, that one failed conversion represents revenue opportunity loss of $450. Now let's assume that you have one such loss each day. On an annualized basis, that loss amounts to $115,000. Poof, gone. Tracking and studying lost opportunity by monitoring your appointment conversion rate is an important tool of business development. That $115,000 in missed opportunity that I just mentioned is even more valuable than most monies because the revenue carries the highest possible margin. After all, your overhead is already paid, your marketing investment already made. That lost incremental revenue carries about a 70% net margin, or in this case, a loss of $80,000 per year. That's real money. Want to better understand the results of your marketing investments? Track patient inquiries and new patient conversions. Divide your marketing investments into those numbers and you'll end up with some simple benchmarking tools that provide deep insight into the impact of your marketing investments and a way to measure the impact of your marketing and reception teams. We call this process opportunity conversion. In simple terms, you want to know how many such inquiries are received and how many actually convert to appointments. These data points will lead you to a better management and better decisions. Numbers don't lie. A very wise man once told me, Al, if you keep looking at numbers long enough, they'll start talking to you. Listen.